Now from Coors Field at the foot of the Rocky Mountains, MLB The Show is on the air. It's an elite Diamond Dynasty World Series matchup between the Aliens and the 50. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He'll get us started. In this one,
second baseman.
First offering on its way. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball. The 1-1 home is a sinker in the dirt.
2-1.
Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. The 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. 3-2 pitch. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Digging in, Bryce Harper, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
34. Bryce Harper.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. 1-1. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in steps Big Frank.
Frank Thomas.
Swing and a miss on the first pitch. Knuckler, strike 1.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hit out towards second, and that's through for a hit. Here's Chris Davis now. Here comes the first pitch.
Chris Davis.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Thomas is off of first with 2 away. High in the air out to center field. Griffey waits on it. And that ends the inning. Stepping into the box, Chipper Jones. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch.
Chipper Jones.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Gloved by Schmidt. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and in steps a man whose number 42 has been forever retired, Jackie Robinson. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, from a hitter's perspective, I don't mind that take right there. I know it's in the zone, but this is a hitter's yard. You want something bell high that you can get loose on.
1-1 to count. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Hit to short. Schmidt has it. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And here comes Junior. He's set, and the pitch. There he goes. Strike called. Now the throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. 1 out and a runner on second base. Runner breaks for third. Swing, and oh my, Hit him with the height. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So the base is empty here with one away. And standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. Changeup in for a strike.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Popped him up. Zobrist onto the grass. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Stepping up to the plate, Babe Ruth looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Hernandez looks in. First pitch on the way. Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. He has success with 2 out and the bottom of the first stays moving. So digging in now, Mike Piazza. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. No balls and 1 strike. And now here's the ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Harper will get there and he puts it away. At the plate, Mike Schmidt. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Robinson moving to his left, 1 away. Now at the plate, Jose Bautista. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Snyder is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Here's J.D. Martinez. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off. And he misses with it. 1-1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Drilled on the ground to short. A dive and he knocks it down. And the recovery throw will not be in time at second. Good hustle as he's in there with 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. And a dangerous knuckleball to miss high with. Gets ahead with a knuckleball right over the outside corner. Looks at a knuckleball that finds the bottom of the strike zone.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive and a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Missed with a slider.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
The 2-2 one more time. Is taken, ball 3.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
On the ground to the right side. Robinson is up with it, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Next to bat is the home run hitting legend Duke Snyder, set to lead off the home half of the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to second. There's Zobrist to get it. To first. It's there, and he's out. Digging in, Cal Ripken. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. A cold strike on the inside corner.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. One out, nobody on. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
And Hernandez won't get him to chase this one. It's a full count now, 3-2. The next 3-2. Ground ball left side. Fielded cleanly by Davis. Throw to first to be in time, and Hernandez looking good here with 2 away.
Batting ninth.
In now, Phil Niekro.
Phil Niekro.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And look out. Oh, that got him. And anytime you hit the pitcher, you're asking for trouble. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chipper Jones. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Felix Hernandez. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Felix Hernandez.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
It's great to be able to face a pitcher to lead off the inning and get yourself a quick out. But now you find yourself down 2-0, and he's licking his chops for a fastball.
Belt high and right down the middle for the strike. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in, the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist, was a strikeout victim in his first try. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind. 0-2. Zobrist is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Riding in once again, Bryce Harper. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Grounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. Throw over. Ready for another chance, Jackie Robinson. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Harper has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 1. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Hit sharply on the ground. Taken in by Zobrist. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping in, the former MVP, Albert Pujols. Lifted into center field. Bautista has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is. Digging in to try it again, Frank Thomas. Here comes the first pitch.
Frank Thomas.
And that one just missed outside. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Griffey waits on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Davis comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. 1-1 the count to Chris Davis. Davis, who's often called Crush Davis, playing third base tonight, although he's most often found across the diamond at first. The count now at 2-1. And right into the shift, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping in, Mike Schmidt. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. Ruth moves over, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Babe Ruth 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Left fielder, Babe.
High in the air out to center field. Under it is Bautista as he makes the play for route number 1. Into the box now, Mike Piazza. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. To short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Digging in, Duke Snyder. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Chopped toward the second baseman. On to first, and can you believe it? Striding in, Jose Bautista. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Pujols trying to get there, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Now here's the pitch. Seared down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez.
Victor Martinez.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Ruth on the move, and that's the 3rd out. Coming to the plate now, Cal Ripken. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Bautista on the run, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Phil Niekro, was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. And this will be swept away in foul territory, and we'll see if they try the bunt again. Runner goes for 3rd. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. And he's going to make it up to 3rd here as he advances on the wild pitch. Sent toward first. But an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the 3rd baseman, Chipper Jones. And they'll just go ahead and give Chipper first base here as he'll reach via the intentional walk. Digging in once again, Jackie Robinson. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And the throw behind the runner to 3rd, but he gets back. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout. Alex Wood is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. Ground ball to second. This could be two. To second for one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Albert Pujols. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Hit hard to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Alex Wood. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. So we're going to see a pinch hitter in this spot, and a very dangerous one at that, as Jason Giambi's getting loose in the on-deck circle. Pulled toward right center field. Junior's in pursuit. 1 out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ben Zobrist. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Starts him out with a knuckleball too high, 1-0.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Here's Bryce Harper now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense.
Well, the play's been made, and
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
digging in once again, Babe Ruth. They'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th. But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away. He's set. Here it comes. Missed with a breaking ball. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. Into the fountain and gone. Next to bat is the home run hitting legend Duke Snider. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. A ball and no strikes. Look out. 2-0 now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. 3-0 now.
One thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? 1 pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone. From the stretch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Martinez is going to have room out there. Ready once again, Frank Thomas. And he'll get us started in what's officially the back 3rd of this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Ruth is there as Big Frank got under it a bit too much, and he's gone on 1 pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
Griffey there as he had to travel a ways, but he makes the catch deep in the alley for the 2nd out. First pitch on its way. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And the check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Popped him up. Pujols is there for it. And the inning is over. Ready for another shot now. Phil Niekro. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Just missed with a breaking ball. And he'll just watch that knuckle curve. 1-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. The 1-2. Hit down the third baseline. Davis has it. And that's out number 1. Digging in to try it again. Chipper Jones. And that diamond rating on his card isn't just for show. It'd be tough to argue he's anything but one of the game's best players. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, he's not proving that he
hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Batista is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Now to the plate, Jackie Robinson. He's a diamond caliber player who, it's safe to say, is one of the best contact hitters in the game.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2-hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
And that will conclude matters. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Batista. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Behind 0-2 now. Hit back up the middle. Robinson ranging up the middle. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Digging in now, J.D. Martinez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Swings through the slider there. One out, nobody on. Grounded down the third baseline. Jones scoops it up, and a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. Ready for another chance? Victor Martinez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time. Into the box, Ken Griffey Jr. is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Breaking ball's in for a strike. And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Under it is Bautista as he makes the play for route number 1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Albert Pujols. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Bases are empty, 1 man in. Now a swing and a miss by Pujols, and he's in a quick 0-2 hole. And they try to get Pujols to chase here, but he lays off. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Throw to Thomas is in time for the out. Riding in once again, Babe Ruth hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Lifted the other way to left center. Martinez giving chase. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double. First pitch coming, here it is. Inside with what looked like the slurve, 1-0. It's a swinging bunt up the line. Davis comes up with it, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the... So digging in now, Dylan Betances. He'll lead things off against Betances, who looks to lock down the victory. Giancarlo Stanton is going to pinch hit here to lead off the ninth, and with his club already well down. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Count is 1-2 now. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. Here's Ben Zobrist now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. One out, nobody on. Hit to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. At the plate, Bryce Harper. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that's a home run into the top tank. So coming to the plate, Frank Thomas. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss as he tried to muscle up on it there, 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time, ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Hit on the ground out to short. On to first, and that's your ball game. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was outstanding in this one. I mean, we talked about his dominance throughout the game, and he allowed only 1 run. So to me, there's no doubt he was the story here.
Afternoon baseball on. Now at the plate, Richard Arena. He will lead this one. Afternoon baseball. Now at the plate, Vladimir Guerrero.